The big story tonight, the centre has downgraded this year's monsoon to 88% of the long-term average. The news is even worse for north and northwest India, considered the country's grain bowl, where it's predicted there will be a further shortfall. The monsoon was also the RBI governor's biggest worry this morning when he announced downgraded growth targets. Mr. Rajan cut interest rates by 25 basis points, but also sounded a note of caution, saying further rate cuts may not be possible, especially in the event of a poor monsoon.
First, a killer heat wave, now the forecast of a deficient monsoon.
इस वर्ष मानसून के 88% प्लस माइनस 4% होने की संभावना है.
Rain forecast for northwest India, often referred to as the granary of India, is even worse. Just 85% of what the region would have received in a good monsoon year. That's really bad news for the farm sector, as nearly 60% of India's crop area directly depends on monsoons. Poor monsoons will only aggravate farmer distress after unseasonal rains destroyed standing crops early this year. From January to March this year, agriculture growth has been negative at 1.4%. And when important water reservoirs dry up across the country owing to deficient rainfalls, it also impacts drinking water supply and hydel power production. 81 water reservoirs have been identified as nationally important. Amidst growing worries, sources say the government has already prepared a backup plan, and that would include offering a subsidy to buy seeds and a diesel subsidy to operate groundwater pumps. But for farmers like Gurvinder and Parvinder Singh in Punjab, the future looks bleak.
पिछले बार जो बेमौसमी सर्दियों में बरसात बहुत ज़्यादा हुई, उसकी वजह से हमें 18-20 हज़ार रुपये प्रति एकड़ के हिसाब से नुकसान हुआ है जी. ना तो हमारी कोई सरकार सुन रही है बात, ठीक है जी, और ना हमें और कहीं से मदद है किसानों को.
Some Met officials though say it's too premature to talk of a drought-like scenario.
Within 48 hours, the situation can change drastically. July and August are the most crucial months for the monsoon rainfall, particularly from agricultural point of view. And in both of these months, my rainfall is likely to be more than 90%.
With the forecast of a poor monsoon, rural India would now look towards the government, how well they could help them cope with a difficult situation. And that perhaps would test the promise of Achhe Din. With Bureau Input, Sandeep Phukan, NDTV.